Hi folks, this is your MWIS Fleeting View for the weekend in association with Petzl. We begin the story with a very lively day on Friday. This is the chart for 6 o'clock in the morning when the very worst of this powerful storm system is moving across the country. That's Storm Otto, as named by the Danish Met Service. That is going to be a very powerful system then as it heads off into Scandinavia, but some violent winds as it moves across Britain as well, with some very fierce downslope gusts towards the eastern side of the Highlands and especially the eastern side of the Pennines as well. Those at their worst early in the morning, but will stay a very windy day despite the speeds decreasing gradually. Severe gale force winds then over the mountains for a good many hours through the day will make things very difficult. We have a cold front sinking southwards, bringing temperatures down. There will be some very mild air running ahead of that across England and Wales, with some rain, some drizzle and low cloud over western hills. Behind the front, temperatures falling below freezing point above around 800 or 900 metres, and some showers then of some snow moving in. Those will tend to fade out, if anything, as we go through the afternoon. In the wake of that storm system, a further feature running its way in by Friday evening and night, and that is another area of low pressure and a frontal system, nowhere near as powerful as that previous storm, but nevertheless a zone of fairly widespread rain and some upland snow as that runs into the chillier air that exists across Scotland, and that could well fall as some snow over the hills, even to around 500 or 600 metres for a time through into the early hours of Saturday. Most persistent then across central southern Scotland, and some persistent rain over England and Wales as we roll through towards dawn. The most heaviest of that rain is likely to be easing off as we go into the morning, so Saturday daytime is the dregs of the previous fronts, giving a lot of cloud, some residual rain or drizzle, especially over western hills in England and Wales, and one or two showers for the Highlands. There may be some patchy snow flurries in places still left across central western parts of the Highlands, one or two showers in the far north as well, but central eastern areas in the Highlands around the Cairngorms could be in for a largely dry day, with some breaks in the cloud towards higher slopes. Further west though, you could find the hills are often covered in that cloud. Now the isobars are quite well spaced out across Scotland on Saturday, so not too much wind around for most of the Highlands. We've still got rather blustery conditions though through England and Wales, a bit of uncertainty for northern England just on the exact strength of the wind for the day as a whole, so keep an eye on forecasts for that one. Wales does look to be seeing a rather windy day, could still be touching gale force over the tops through here. Now, although high pressure is still expected to build gradually northwards during Sunday, this chart is looking quite a bit different to what it was even a couple of days ago, with really the after effects of that storm system shaking up the Atlantic weather pattern to the extent that we're still seeing some further fronts trying to move their way in from the west, and those bringing some further rain then to west and northwest Scotland, preceded by some snow as that chillier air is around, but the temperature and freezing level is expected to rise as time goes on as that warm front just pushes northeastwards. Moving further towards the Cairngorms and the eastern side of the Highlands, not really too much precipitation around, but some rather cloudy skies. Breaks towards higher slopes, but further west it is looking a rather murkier picture with cloud shrouding the hills. For western England and Wales, also some low cloud around too, but a substantially dry story, but a few spits and spots of drizzly rain just coming in on that west of the airflow. The strongest winds look as though they're across Scotland, likely to increase as the day goes on, with the threat of even getting to gale force as we go through the afternoon, and winds increasing too for England and Wales through the day. All your local details then, as ever, can be found on our website. That is your Fleeting View in association with Petzl.